Apple is preparing to pull back the curtain on its next flagship smartphone lineup. The upcoming iPhone 18 Pro represents a fundamental shift in how Apple builds mobile hardware. Everyday users are asking a very practical question right now. Why is Apple planning to charge more money for the next generation of iPhones? The answer goes far deeper than a routine annual update or minor cosmetic polish. We are looking at a complete overhaul of the internal architecture, power delivery systems, and wireless communication standards. Before you decide if this flagship deserves your hard-earned money, you need to understand the structural changes happening under the hood. There are critical technical evolutions coming to this phone. Each change directly alters how you interact with your device every single day. The tech landscape in 2026 demands more computing power and higher energy efficiency than ever before. Mobile devices now run complex machine learning tasks directly on the device. Because of these demands, Apple is re-engineering its Pro hardware from the ground up. The release timeline follows Apple's classic schedule. Supply chain reports and industry trackers point toward an early autumn launch. Announcement events typically take place during the first full week of September. Official retail availability usually follows roughly 10 days after the initial presentation. Mass production runs are already ramping up across major assembly facilities in Asia. Yield rates for key internal components are stabilizing. Apple is securing vast inventories of materials to avoid initial shipping delays. The logistical machinery behind this launch is massive. Millions of units must move across global supply routes to hit store shelves on day one. When you first look at the physical body of the device, the form factor appears familiar. Apple is retaining the established screen sizing structure. The baseline Pro model features a 6.3-inch display panel. The larger Pro Max variant retains the expansive 6.9-inch footprint. These dimensions have become the industry standard for high-end smartphones. They balance media consumption with one-handed usability. The exterior housing relies on high-grade aluminum framework alongside precision-milled back glass. The full-width rear camera bump remains a defining visual feature. However, the design team is making subtle changes to how these materials blend together. Previous generations featured a noticeable visual contrast between the matte glass panels and the metallic frame. The new manufacturing process creates a unified surface appearance. Special chemical etching treatments reduce the visual break where glass meets metal. The phone looks like a single continuous piece of material. This creates a far more cohesive look in your hand. Color options are undergoing a complete refresh this year. Popular shades from recent cycles, like cosmic orange and deep blue, are being phased out completely. Apple is replacing them with a new dark cherry finish. This shade looks like a rich, deep wine red with distinct purple undertones under direct light. The full color lineup includes dark cherry, a refined light blue, a deep dark gray, and a classic bright silver. The return of a true dark gray option answers years of direct customer feedback. Users have consistently requested a deep, understated shade that fits professional environments without looking plain. The real technological leap occurs beneath the glass. The device relies on the all-new A20 Pro system on a chip. This processor is manufactured using a brand new 2-nanometer fabrication process. Moving to a 2-nanometer architecture is a massive technical achievement for the entire semiconductor industry. The previous A19 Pro chip relied on a 3-nanometer structure. Shrinking the transistors allows engineers to pack billions of additional gates into the exact same physical space. The benefits of a 2-nanometer chip extend far beyond basic speed benchmarks. Having more transistors in a smaller space reduces the physical distance electrical signals must travel. This creates massive improvements in thermal performance and overall energy management. When you push the phone through intense computing tasks, it generates far less waste heat. Less heat means the internal components do not need to slow down to cool themselves off. Sustained processing power stays remarkably high during extended gaming sessions or heavy video editing. High-intensity tasks execute with minimal power draw from the battery. This processing capability is essential for modern software demands. Local artificial intelligence processing requires massive parallel computing power. The A20 Pro features an updated neural engine designed specifically for low-latency machine learning tasks. Large language models and generative media tools can process information directly on the device without relying on remote cloud servers. This keeps your personal data private on your local storage while drastically speeding up response times. Everyday tasks feel immediate because the hardware handles complex calculations in real time. Wireless communication is receiving its most significant structural upgrade in a decade. Apple is introducing its custom-designed C2 connectivity chip. This component replaces third-party hardware to give Apple total control over how the device communicates with outside networks. The most revolutionary feature of the C2 modem is integrated 5G satellite connectivity. Previous satellite features were strictly limited to emergency situations or short text communications. They required clear lines of sight to specific low Earth orbit satellites and took considerable time to transmit basic text data. The C2 chip changes this dynamic completely. It is designed to handle broader data transfers directly through satellite networks. Users can maintain basic internet access even when traditional cell towers and local Wi-Fi networks are totally out of reach. Imagine traveling through remote wilderness regions, flying across oceans, or standing in dense dead zones. You can still load web pages, send standard messages, and stream data directly through orbital satellites. If Apple delivers this feature with solid connection stability, it will set a brand new baseline for mobile communication. To support this satellite system, Apple is bundling the modem with a secondary wireless controller designated as the N2 chip. This chip manages close-range and local network connections. It brings full compatibility with Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6 standards. Wi-Fi 7 allows for multi-link operation, meaning your phone can connect to multiple frequency bands simultaneously. This lowers latency to near-zero levels and prevents bandwidth congestion when dozens of smart devices share the same network. Bluetooth 6 improves channel sounding features. This allows the phone to track the exact physical location of connected accessories with centimeter-level precision. Display panel technology is taking another step forward with LTPO Plus backplane technology. The physical OLED layer still delivers sharp colors, infinite contrast ratios, and vibrant highlights. However, the underlying control circuit is far more efficient. LTPO Plus allows the display panel to switch its refresh rate between 1 Hz and 120 Hz with incredible speed and accuracy. When you are looking at a still image or reading a long text document, the display drops its power drawdown to absolute minimum levels. The moment your finger touches the glass to scroll, the panel instantly ramps up to an ultra-smooth 120 Hz. This intelligent power scaling keeps the screen bright and responsive while using significantly less electrical energy over the course of a day. The front interface design is also undergoing its first major physical layout change since the dynamic island debuted. Apple is making the cutout region smaller. Hardware engineers have successfully moved several core components of the Face ID system directly beneath the active display pixels. The infrared flood illuminator and dot projector now operate through the screen panel itself without blocking light transmission. Only the main front camera lens requires a physical opening in the glass. This engineering breakthrough allows Apple to shrink the footprint of the dynamic island by a noticeable margin. The reduced size frees up valuable real estate at the very top of the interface. Status icons, notification badges, and battery indicators have more room to breathe. The overall front panel looks cleaner, more modern, and less intrusive when viewing full-screen media content. It gives you a larger usable display area without forcing the overall physical dimensions of the phone to grow. Physical input mechanisms are evolving as well. The side button designated for camera control is getting a complete internal redesign. Earlier iterations relied on capacitive touch surfaces combined with linear haptic motors to simulate a physical click. While functional, that setup occasionally caused accidental input triggers when sliding the phone into a pocket or gripping the sides tightly. The new design replaces the capacitive system with pure, pressure-based mechanical sensors. These pressure sensors measure the exact physical force your finger applies to the button. A soft press can lock your camera focus or adjust exposure levels. A firmer press immediately trips the shutter or starts recording video. Eliminating touch-sensitive controls removes accidental input triggers almost entirely. Every interaction becomes intentional and predictable. This practical tweak gives photographers precise tactile feedback when capturing photos under fast-moving conditions. Camera technology remains the central focus of Apple's flagship Pro hardware strategy. The camera system on the iPhone 18 Pro introduces a massive mechanical advance, a true variable aperture mechanism on the main sensor. Traditional smartphone cameras operate with a fixed aperture opening. Because the lens opening cannot physically change its size, The camera relies entirely on digital processing and software tricks to simulate depth of field or adjust light input. A physical variable aperture changes the physics of smartphone photography entirely. The lens system includes motorized internal blades that physically expand or contract based on shooting conditions. In bright sunlight, the blades close down to restrict incoming light. This prevents blowout highlights and keeps the entire scene in sharp focus from the foreground to the distance. In low-light environments, the blades open up completely to flood the image sensor with ambient light. This allows for clean night photography without introducing digital noise or motion blur. This physical mechanism gives content creators absolute control over natural depth of field. Instead of using portrait mode software to blur backgrounds artificially, the physical lens creates genuine, optical bokeh. Edges around hair, clothing, and complex shapes blur naturally into the background without digital artifacts. While mobile camera sensors remain smaller than full-frame dedicated cameras, a physical variable aperture bridges the gap significantly. It moves mobile imaging away from heavy computational guesswork and back toward pure optical quality.